I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where we break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. And today we're doing Fulham against Brentford. And there's a couple of little points I want to show you as well as the goals. But it's quite interesting the way that Fulham are playing. Remember, all the links in the descriptions below and all that nonsense. You know how to internet, I don't need to tell you. Right, but we're looking right here as Smith Rowe picks the ball up and he's knocking it out wide. But I want to highlight his nice little run that he makes, and he's coming into this space here. And you can see that this midfielder's not quite sure what to do, right? Let me just highlight him again so you know which one, because I did both there. Here, right? He's the guy that needs to track the run because he can visually see what's going on, okay? And this is like a bit of a Man City move. I'm going to show you at the end the difference between why Man City would score and why Fulham wouldn't, or didn't in this case. So, little ball goes out wide, boom, starts his run, off he goes. Now, can you see what I mean? Is this guy can see the danger, and this guy, even though he's tracking the run, he's on the wrong side. Because when he gets down here, he isn't goal side. He would be goal side. And he's also a couple of yards ahead. He needs to forget about that player and start covering this space quickly here. He doesn't. Because this player can't. He's too far away. He's too far wide. He's not close enough to the goal. He's not going to be able to stop anything coming through. So as we can see, just moved on ever so slightly. He still stood still. Where if he was running, he'd be about here. And he would have snuffed that danger out. And that's the difference of being on the goal side and tracking the run, and on the blind side, on the outside, and just running for running's sake. He looks like he's doing something, but he's actually not. He might as well stood still, and he should have been marking this player, while he should have been taken over and coming into this space here. Now, Man City exploit this half space all the time, and they try to get into these flanks. This is where they're looking to exploit, and that's exactly what Smith Rowe does, and he tries to get his shot off, okay? Well, let's have a look at what happens when he does that. And here's the difference between a Man City and a Fulham. Right now, if this was City, this ball is getting cut back. You can see the striker's made a brilliant run. He's completely unmarked. This is where the ball should go, and that's exactly where the goal would come from. They don't. They take a bit of a shot. Keeper has a bit of a good save. But there's the difference at the higher level of decision-making of where the ball needs to go after you've completely and utterly exploited their defence. You need to capitalise on that final ball. And that's what people talk about with the final ball. Is the final ball quality? Is it good enough? And that's the difference. If you can find that guy right there, boom, we're looking at a really good play and a really good football team. Doesn't. Tries to take his shots on here at the keeper. You're not beating the keeper there on the near post. Now that goes back to, if you've ever heard me explain the scoring funnel, that's the place you need to be to score the goals. Not on the outsides here, because your chances of just go way down. There he is, right in the middle. Simple tap in, doesn't use him, so he doesn't get himself a goal. Brentford scored a bit of a worldy goal, but it comes from a mistake here from Fulham, and I want to show you the difference of a really good first touch and a bad, well, actually, just not the difference, just a really bad first touch. This is why they're able to capitalise. High quality defenders don't make this mistake, and this is what this guy's done here. Watch this first touch. As it comes down, boom, that's it, it's over. It's gone too far. That's enough distance now for someone to make a challenge, some nick, some difference. Could he have played the ball first time? Probably. He's got the ability to knock it straight over here. Doesn't. Has a bad first touch. And now they're going to score because of it. Now, just nicking the ball it's the first part of it, but it's the pace and the transition in which they do it. Brentford do it really, really well, actually. They move that ball very, very quickly, and the space just opens up for this great shot. We're going to show you that right now. Here's the little first nick. There we go. You can see how far that first touch has got away from him. Little nick. Boom. There we go. And immediately, see that? The pass is played forward straight away. No hesitation. And the pace of the passing. Okay, so that's one of the things, speed of play. People don't really know what they're talking about when they're talking about speed of play. You hear it all the time. Oh, the speed of play isn't good. Okay, but actually define what speed of play is. Not what you think it is, what actually it is. Speed of play is the moment from you receive the ball to the moment you release the ball. All right? And that means receiving it from anywhere, any height, or whatever you do is you get it down to how quick you release it. It needs to be that quick to have speed of play. If you watch a game and you do that, double click, you can tell how quick their speed of play is. That is quick. They've moved the ball fast, so now they're going to get exploited. But not only that, that first pass is quick, but then they carry it on. Gone straight into the striker. The first thing he does is lay it off instantly. Boom. And what does he do? He lays it off instantly again. And you can see straight away that around the ball, where the initial ball was received, They got players around that brilliantly, but all of a sudden you can see a pocket of space is over here, and can they exploit it? Can they shift the ball quickly? Don't know what this guy's doing down here. Maybe he's having a picnic and a cup of tea, but he's crying like a baby. He needs to get up and play football. They move the ball again, gone, and it fires into here. Now can you see this gap? Same guy that started it. This is where the ball's going to end up. And because the balls move so quickly, Fulham really don't have a time to get into any sort of shape. Even though they managed to put pressure on the initial pass, on the initial striker here, after then it all collapses because the ball just pings around really, really quickly. And now it's just down to this guy here. Can he hit the target? Can he? Oh, you're not even thinking he's shooting, but I'd be shooting from there. Maybe not on my left foot, but I'd definitely be shooting from there. He just steps forward and he hits a worldie. Now, I actually think the keeper should probably do a little bit better with this. There's also this other problem in the Premier League. Look at this guy here. He has to go and pressure the ball. You've seen how much time that this guy's had on the ball. He's walked from about there, taken a step, turn, open up his gait of his legs to take his shot. He hasn't moved. He has to pressure the ball. He has to. Marking this player is irrelevant because he doesn't have the football. There's the football. That's the thing that scores the goal, not this guy over here. And he stands still. Is he going to stop the shot? Yeah, probably, because it's really easy. He's in front of the goal. He can just run towards that and do something about it. Doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. He hits a worldie into the corner. Quality goal. But there's a couple of little mistakes there they can fix. Keeping pressure on that ball. As soon as they play themselves out of that first little pressure pocket, when that ball rolls out into that area, let me show. The defender has to go. In this area, he has to come out there instead of dropping back and getting onto the 18-yard line. He has to go. Does that open up a massive pocket of space behind him? Yes. Does that mean that this guy can just dink it to this guy to go in 1v1 with the keeper? Yes. But he has to put pressure on the ball. You cannot let players do this. You cannot let him have that free run to, come back and go. You just have to try to close him down. Yeah, is he going to pass it? Well, you've got to make him make the decision. And remember, every decision he makes after there could be a mistake. That pass might go wrong. His shot might go wrong. The keeper might save the 1v1. It's all of these extra things. But just letting him shoot into the goal isn't good enough, and you really should close it down. But let's get on to the Fulham goals. Ball gets played out wide here. This is what they're looking to set up. Little ball out wide. This is the guy that's going to get the goal. It's going to come in. It's kind of a bit of a lucky, but I think it's an amazing goal because it's the sort of thing that I would do back in the day. So when this ball goes out wide here, there's not really that much danger. Let me just put it out there and we'll show you why. So defensively, you're thinking, okay, if he whips the ball in here, this is where he's going to cross the ball. He's going to whip it into here. This guy's body shape defensively is perfect. He's looking at the ball, looking at it in his player, loving it. Okay, if the ball comes in, I can deal with that there. Yeah. Even if it drops to this guy here, it's okay because look at this guy. He's actually looking at a defender. Sorry, a striker. Whoa, we've got a defender that's not looking at the ball. Oh, well done, Brentford. Oh, well done. But that's not where it comes from. It's this little innocuous thing right here where he's got no right in scoring. It doesn't really look like a danger. It's not really an issue. The ball just flicks into the near post here. And what's he going to do there? Backheel it over the goalkeeper from there? No, can't do anything. Not worried. Shape or form. Don't really mind. What does he do? Backheels it over the goalkeeper from there. Wah! If he does make the sound effect, he would have got 2 goals. He would have. It's the rules in the Premier League. Backheeling especially, he might have even got 3 for style points. But it goes straight over the goalkeeper. Nobody's expecting that. Not even himself. But he does it brilliantly. And yeah, there's not much the keeper can do about it, to be fair. And it's into the back of the net box. Great goal. Love to see it. Let's get on to the next one. Similar situation than I showed you with the Smith Rowe chance where he took the shot on. But here, a ball's pinged in. Off he is into that little channel between these 2 players here. There's his space. That's what he's looking to do. And then can he explode at the end? That's what he's looking to try to do. Can he explode it into the corner? Can he cross it? We know he really needs to cross it because it brings up his chances of actually getting a decent shot on goal. But let's see what happens. Right, from this point of view here, you're looking at the Brentford players, right? And you're going, okay, well, he is actually looking at the striker there. Decent. All right. Doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Well, you're running for running's sake. You're on the wrong side. You need to figure something out. You aren't really paying attention to the man behind you. You're focused on the ball as well. And remember, Smith Rowe ran in and took that shot. What does this? We really wanted him to cut the ball back to this area here because that's where we get the goals from because we're in front of the goal. Let's watch. Here we go. Here comes the cross. We can watch it from here. There's the run. There's the defender not doing anything. There's the run coming across the box, and he's just trying to get some contact on it towards the goal. The guy here, this left back, I don't think he's the left back actually. I think he's in midfield. I think the left back's pulled out of over here because their shapes all kind of higgledy-piggledy at this point. Just a little touch on it, and look at that. Quality header. The other thing as well is neither of these guys can move forward because it's happening so quick, can move forward and pressure that ball. The only person that can do something is the guy who didn't bother to track his runner into the box. And all he had to do was track him. Does that mean he's going to stop the header? No, but it means it's going to make it more difficult for him too. And it's going to make it much harder to score that goal. He chooses not to do anything and Fulham choose to score and win the game. Yeah. Other than that, it's a tiny little goal. Puts it back from where the keeper comes from. And see you next time on Cash Talks Football.